I love you, Daddy. Come to Mama. Oh, let me shut this off. Oh, my Lord. Why did it seem like it took forever to get this Superman figure? This is Orgasmic. I love you. I'm gonna keep you safe. I'll even keep you in the box so you don't get any blemishes or scuffs for the rest of my remaining days. I love you. Why, Todd? Why did it take you forever to give us this? And he is not Silver Age, he is Bronze Aged, you doof. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, I love you. Oh, anyway, I finally got the Superman Silver. Oh, it's not Silver Age. But the Superman digital Mcfarlane figure. But he's not Silver Age, he's Bronze Aged. Oh. But anyway, if you look at the. Well, here we go. DC's Silver Age. See, this is a misprint. Why didn't anyone at his where he works at or editor or whoever does says no, that's Bronze Aged. The art in the back is based on Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, who was doing the comic books in the late 70s. I have a comic book in my closet. It's a giant comic book from 1978. It came out at the height of the Linda Carter Wonder Woman TV series being such a hit that they brought the character back into the 40s where Superman and Wonder Woman fight. It's one of my favorite comic books. I was in a hospital in 1978. They were running some tests on me. I can't remember why for the life of me, but I remember I was there for about maybe 5 days, and my teacher, I'll never forget her, I love that woman, Miss Haber, came in to visit me, and the reading material she got me was that comic book, which I have to this day. It is so fragile that that if you turn the page, it will rip. But that happened to me a few times. I just no longer touched that comic book. And she knew I was a big Wonder Woman lover, and I was 8 years old in 1978. Oh God, did I just give you guys my age? Oh, it doesn't matter. So, love that comic book, and the art is based off of Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. If you look at the last season of the Super Friends, that they actually retitled the show the Superpowers Team Galactic Guardians, they started to do the art or the animation based on the art from him. There's just no mistake on that. So I'm not sure why they put him at Silver Age. Your Silver Age Superman is a Superman that came out recently with the 3 heads, one with the lion head, and forgot the other head they put in. But that's your Silver Age Superman because that story was based during the Silver Age of comic books. So Todd McFarlane, I know you did Spawn and you do a lot of great action figures or whatever, but my guy, and I'm not even an expert on comic books either. It's just that I knew what I grew up watching. Toddy. Either way, you gave me an orgasm with this figure, and I love it. And I can't believe I just raved about a figure for this. I really, really love this figure. Come to me. I love you. Oh my God. This is my Superman. Dear Lord. I'm trying to stand him up. Here's a bit of a backstory. I originally Pre-ordered this figure and Dr. Fate, also allegedly Silver Age, from Big Bad Toy Store, a company that I've never in my life had problems, you know, ordering from. They're a great online store. They've been around for this side of forever, and you call them up and they pick up. Like there's no, you don't get an automated thing telling you to leave a message. I mean, they pick up the phone, and for some reason, when I called 5 days ago, the nice lady on the phone says that she saw the pre-order and they haven't gotten anything yet, you know, at their warehouse, and she didn't know exactly when they were getting them. So I'm like, yikes. So I'm assuming it was because maybe the tariffs, I guess. They don't know like what they should charge for the figures. So what I did was, as much as it pained me, I canceled the order. The same way I had to cancel the Jessica Fletcher Murder She Wrote that I had to get from Best Buy. So I canceled the pre-order of Dr. Fate and Superman from them because I saw them at GameStop online. The downside to that was the figure, or the two figures, basically ran me $80 for the two of them. Because, yeah, it says $28.99. And you even get the little card there. But with the tax and then the shipping, because one was, they shipped it from Washington, D.C., and the other one was in New Jersey, I think. So they were from two different GameStops, and they shipped it out. So they ran me, about $79 with the tax and the shipping. So that kind of gave me a good punch in the gut. So I canceled the pre-order for the Maximum Hulk figure from Amazon because his figure was cheaper, but I desperately wanted a Bronze Age Superman that brought me back to his look from the 70s. I love him so much. I know oh, I did it again! Forgive me. Dear Lord, I'm such a klutz. Or as the guy that was dating my mom for a little bit, he used to say Clancy. But anyway, I love this figure. Now, another downside to the figure is that you can even get a flight stand. I had to borrow this flight stand from Supergirl. So the prices went up and you're getting less. I don't mind about the digital stuff. The cards, it doesn't bother me whether it's in the box or we don't get any. It's not a big deal to me. So the only thing you get with this figure for $28.99, you can see the price. Yeah, $28.99 is the card. I love the art. It is based off Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. I'm trying not to butcher that name because considering I'm Latino myself, it would be sad if I messed that up. It's based on his art, so always loved his art. Here's the back of the card. I'm not sure. It's probably blurry for you guys. I'm sorry about that. I am actually going to keep this box because God, I love that. Oh my God, it's one of my favorite Superman. I'm gushing over it. And it's sad because I should have been gushing over the Christopher Reeve figure, which I'm gonna do a side by side comparison in a little bit. I'm just so confused. Oh, and he comes with these open hands. I kind of wish he came more with flying hands, but these are okay. I'm not going to complain because I'm going to just keep him with his fists. Superman's a brawler, so I don't mind that. I can probably get maybe another pair of hands, maybe through eBay, that would fit him, but it's not a priority. This is just a thing of beauty. Oh my lord. This is awesome. Todd, you bastard. When you want to, you can knock it out of the ballpark. When you want to. I think he's using the same body buck as a Kingdom Come Superman, which I'm gonna show, side by side comparison as well. Which look, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure by now, if you've stuck long enough watching my crazy ass videos showing off my toys, I never complained about them reusing body parts. I grew up in an era where Mego, Mattel, when they were doing the Masters of the Universe, Hasbro was doing the 3 3/4 or 3 3/4 GI Joes that my younger brother was really much into. They were all the same size. They all use the same body parts, and I don't mind it because the risk of them being out of proportion is lower as opposed to when I was collecting DC Direct figures. I remember the line of figures that they did titled First Appearance. The Batgirl First Appearance figure was towering over the Batman figure. I'm like, she's not taller than and than Batman. What the heck? And I can't believe I dropped the stand, because you also get the stand with that. But oops. So I don't mind them using the same body parts when it comes to figures, because like I said, I think even Hot Toys, they use the same the body buck when they do their figures, for the most part at least. But my lord, before I start doing the side by side comparison, he is a I try not to move these figures around too much. He shows the right colors, not dark. I always feel that when it comes to 6 inch to 7 inch figures, based off of comic books, they should be kind of bright. They should feel like they jumped out of a comic book into our world, in the sense that, these aren't dark heroes. Batman you can do that with. That's his shtick. That's fine. But when it comes to characters like Superman, Wonder Woman, Plastic Man, they should have bright colors. Or even Robin, for that matter. Even though him and Batman have that thing in common, parents being killed. Oh, my. I want to be careful with this guy because I spent $40 on him and I don't want anything to happen. Oh, no, don't fall on me. Help me. No. Oh, it's just me. I don't know how to pose him. There we go. I really love this guy so much. It's just sad that he started doing these figures at the cusp of him losing the license, that I'm gushing over this figure. It just doesn't. It's just weird to me that it took him this long. And I think I asked this question before in one of my videos, but these figures are not really aimed at kids anymore. We're living in a digital age, and they're playing video games. they're not into collecting, especially once they hit like the age of 10 or 11. They're so quick to want to grow up that to them collecting action figures is a kid's thing, even though they're still kids. But that's their mindset. Yeah, I've seen some people do where they bought stickers and they put it because they didn't like the black line. I don't mind the little black line on. I'm not a good customizer when it comes to figures at all by any means. So I'm not gonna mess with this guy whatsoever. So, all right, let me. So I don't want to knock anything over. I'm gonna do the comparison. Oh my god, that thing. Yeah, so I hope Mattel, when they take over, not that I'm gonna purchase a lot from them, if any at all, but do the classic figures first. I mean, even the some of the newer comic books are not selling, so just stick with the classics. See, this is the Superman that I purchased from Walmart. Because I think he was a Walmart exclusive, was he? I got it from Walmart, and they didn't charge me shipping either. I paid $23. Look how small this Superman is. Nice figure. I loved it. I even have the one that his leg popped off on me that I showed you guys. Nice figure. I love the head sculpt, but I always felt that the colors were too dark on him. And the S was a little bit. Why does it keep tipping? I want to wind up dropping my phone again. I don't want to do that. Looks like he's tipping over. Okay. I love that he put the S on the back, but I always felt it was too big. This guy is just perfect. Oh my lord. Well, for me, he's perfect. You know, I won't need any other Superman, in my opinion. Now, watch me backtrack when Mattel gives them something. And they may or may not, but things are getting expensive. This guy cost me $40. Imagine people that were complaining about the Maximum Spider-Man, which cost me $50 plus the $4 shipping, at least gave me a bunch of accessories. I didn't even get a flight stand with this guy. So, and I'll let you know, I don't know how to drive. I don't have a license. Someone like me has no business on the road driving. God only knows how many lives I saved by not driving. I mean, I couldn't care less about myself, but I don't think I could hurt someone, but even by accident. But anyway, I have to order a lot of my stuff online, and I want to bother family members to take me to like GameStop because my younger brother, he was willing to pick me up. I'm like, no, 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 no. You're busy, and you got kids. It's fine. It's buying figures is an addiction, so I don't mind spending the extra $10 to get a figure that I really want. But the difference between him and the Spider-Man Maximum, even though it's $10 more, you know, I got more. But the Superman is not, like I said, like this, but this is a thing of beauty. Let me put him on the side. This is a Kingdom Come Superman that I just got not too long ago. Let me fix his foot. Why am I having trouble? Oh, I'm gonna drop something. I don't want to drop the phone. I'm pretty sure he used a lot of the body parts from this figure, which is fine. Do I have to put him on the little stand? I might have to. No, I don't. Great figure. Had no intention of buying this figure, but I did anyway. I got him from Amazon for $29. 29 or 25. Well, it was one of those prices. He's more expensive now, that's for sure. He uses a lot of the same body parts. Like I said, doesn't bother me in the least that they do that, because the risk of having a figure that's 2 inches taller than some other ones, like other figures, you run the. It's less of a risk. No, don't topple over. There we go. So I think he's maybe a hair shorter than. I'm not saying Silver Age, Bronze Age Superman, but still a great figure if you're planning on getting this figure. He's not a waste of money. He is a nice looking. I just gotta paint some of his hair white. I might have my friend do that. Because he's starting to paint figurines and he's been showing them to me, and he's really, really, really good at that. So that's Kingdom Come Superman. I'm gonna put him on the side. Here's Shazam / Captain Marvel. They're almost the same size. I think the arms might be a little bigger. Is it? Like around the chest area? Unless it's because of the white. Because I know that wearing white makes you look bigger. So maybe the his lightning bolt symbol makes him look bigger than he actually is. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm glad that they're almost the same height, because this was a travesty. This right here, to me, that was no bueno. Especially for being the DC's first superhero, he should be tall. Batman should not be taller than him. Wonder Woman, you can make a case for her being taller than him, but because she is an Amazon, but she should not be like really towering over Superman. Because you saw how short the 1000 action was it Action Comics 1000? Yeah, that's not good. Even though it's a great figure, even that face sculpt was really nice, but no, he should not be that short. Let me put. So I'm glad that these two actually kind of match up. Thank God. All right. Don't fall, Captain Marvel / Shazam. Now we need an Isis. All right. Let me do this Batman over here. See, I don't mind Batman being shorter than him. I'm actually contemplating, like an idiot, getting the year 2 Batman Target exclusive at some point and just pay it off in parts, because that's my Batman. You know, the lighter colors, the lighter blue, lighter gray. I even like the head sculpt to him, and all I will really need to get will be a wired cape, because now I'm used to wired capes. If you can believe that. I used to like non-wired capes, you know, cloth capes, but now I like them wired. Who says you couldn't teach an old dog new tricks? Not that I'm old. I'm ancient. But yeah, for me this works a little better now than before. You could even put the Hush Batman next to him, which I should have brought him out. But that's not a Bronze Age Batman, and the year 2 Batman I would consider Bronze Aged, without a doubt. I'm gonna save the other figure. Where are you? Come here, girl. or woman. See, now this looks okay. To me, I'm slowly but surely finishing up my collection of the Superpowers team. See, that looks awesome. This, no good. Look how short he is compared to her. Do they not own rulers at Tom Mcfarlane manufacturers? I don't know how action figures are made, so I'm gonna probably just not be catty about it. But come on, we got this. This is awesome. Well, to be fair, the 1000 or Action Comics 1000 Superman came out in the very early stages of Mcfarlane, so I'm gonna try to, be fair about that. It's always like trial and error, but now they look great together. I just need to get that Batman figure, which I might ask someone to pick it up for me. When my family, one of my family members asked me what I want for Christmas. I was like, well, get me that figure. This looks awesome. Like I said, I love, they look like they just jumped out of the comic. Although I would love a Supergirl, Bronze Age Supergirl. I think it's going to be a combination where she had the S shield on the side, on her left side, with the shorts and slippers, and her wearing the headband. So she wore that look in the Bronze Age, both looks. The first Supergirl figure that Todd gave us, that was his version of Comic Accurate, which 90% she was, but she was based off the Matrix. Linda Danvers, Supergirl. She's more, of course, modern age. Last but not least, these are my two favorite Supermans ever. Oh my. Amazing. Oh, I had to buy another Christopher Reeve Superman, kept them in the box. Isn't it shocking how this guy cost $30 for the collector's edition and we got way more than this $28 figure? I'm not sure what's going on with the prices, but we're paying more, getting a little bit less. I would suggest this. Put a damn comic book in there. If you don't want to give us a flight stand or an extra head or extra hands, put a comic book in there where the consumer doesn't feel like they're spending way, way more and just getting less. Because that's sad. Because we got a lot with this Christopher Reeve collector's edition. And I'm assuming that the new Batman Returns wave with Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, those are going to be $40. They're not going to be $30. They're going to be $40. Especially under the banner of theatrical collector's edition or theatrical figure. They're going to be $40. That's going to be the new asking price for figures based on theatrical. So they've already set the stage for that to happen. And I'm not gonna lie, I did pre-order the new Superman figure based off the new movie coming out, and it's because I wanted crypto. But once I get that figure in sometime next month or July, I'm gonna show that figure off. But I have rambled and gushed so much about this figure that I didn't even say hello to anybody. That's, oh my god, I'm rude. But With that said, if you're looking to pick up this figure, I hope I said enough. I don't, like I said, I don't like moving these figures too much in fear of breaking them. But if you bought from Mcfarlane before, you know more or less their articulation, excuse me, and how they move. But love this figure. Maybe I should just show his face a little better. I'm sorry, Christopher Reeve. I love you. Hold on. I'm not sure if that's going to bother people. The black line doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. This is my Superman. But, oh my God. To me, it's just perfect. But alright, my peoples. I hope whoever's watching this video is having a great day. It is a beautiful day out. Once I'm finished with this, I'm going to go out for my walk and be happy that I got this figure. I'm going to probably put him back in the box. Unless I can find another one for a decent price and just keep him in the box. Because I love this figure. I need to get Martian Manhunter at some point. And a few other figures to finish off my Superpowers team. And then call it a night. We need Black Canary, Zatanna, and a few others. I'm sad that I don't think I'm going to get the Hawk Girl. Because unless I missed out on the pre-order date for that figure, I don't see myself getting it. And she's also $40 at GameStop. And if that's the only place we can get her, and we don't even get a flight stand, that's sad. But I'm going to shut the hell up now. Let you guys go. Please have a great day. Be safe. Enjoy your day. Make sure you spend time with your loved ones. We take our family and loved ones for granted. Life is really, really, really short. We had a loss in the family back in January. And the year before that. So within a 12-month period, we lost loved ones, which is why I keep saying don't take them for granted, because they're here today and you don't know how long you have left to spend time with them. Anyway, love you guys. I love you, Super.